Here we go. We here. Let's get to it. Oh wow, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing well. Level upgrades. We got a game at Georgia. Let's get it. Road to glory. Get my guy in the Madden chip. Yeah. Suit it up. Man. All right, Georgia. In the dome. Let's go. Yeah, my boys came up to see us get it in.
Sticks on second down.
Oh, it changed the view. Oh, we a game changer now.
Back to pass. It's Stockton.
Game changer
They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
All defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for loss, effective the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
It took me out. We got the 3. I'll take it. What play is this? 3rd and 7. And send them in
Now
with the
a lot
toast
of work
bacon.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
First and 10. Okay.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for space. It's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires on the move. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This is the kind of game a top 20.
Y'all boys stay. Offense ain't really doing
Plenty
much.
of time left in the half here as they take
stop.
over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, let's go. Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Pause on that ball.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why
The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10.
Yo, Riley. I'm an offense, can't offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Defense.
Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Why is that on me? I made it to the secondary.
To the air, it's Stockton. Here's a hit. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football.
Making me the
wide receiver
fall,
basically
man.
for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking for room. It's Frazier. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I think that's an example there on
Offense,
the
watch out, put up
out.
some points. Y'all dwindling my trust here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense is just...
Damn, the offense ain't doing nothing.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Maybe we got
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at the game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish.
Fourth and inches. Excuse me. Let's go. Oh, they about to catch a penalty.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
I'll take it.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost.
Didn't even have to get in there.
finds his tight end. They've
needs
got
all
it
to be better.
inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a win.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down. They've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
Oh, yeah, we're going to lose this game.
Motion from the wideout.
Put up more points.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line. They've got it first and goal. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting it to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even
All right.
and they're battle-tested, this team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're...
All right, let's get back to it. Okay. We'll be a starter one day. I can turn the tides. At least defensively. Extra plays, I'll take it. Okay. Play caller here. All right, boys. Took a loss in the first week. It's okay. We bounce back. I wasn't no leader. No, not yet. Alright, let's see what reaction test is. Because I don't remember.
4,
Okay, okay. Ooh, boy. All right, I like reaction. All right, we got another ranked team. Let's go, boys. To it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Second and five. Man to man.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these
Oh, this
guys.
is a home game. We can't lose this.
Off the play fake.
Oh,
Gets it out
he got
fast.
jammed up.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I'll tell you, for this defense,
Always go after the quarterback. All right.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Brock. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Stay in their neck.
Second and goal was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Okay.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Under fire.
Let's go.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to
Disrespect
turn
that house
over
like
now.
Well, let's go.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll do it himself. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Really nice.
Though, Coach, can't put that on me. Did what I was supposed to do.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Using his feet. Look out, he's got room. Out of bounds, stop just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I need some more game time, coach. You can't just put me on the sideline like that.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Makes the grab over the middle. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys...
Wide open spaces. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Man, on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first round. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Young.
And you gotta let me get
They
past
make the
these
stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
At least they
And
let me
here
stay
we
in.
go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive
I
linemen.
did my job. I did
Firing to
everything
the
I
right,
was supposed
complete.
to do.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14.
Everything I was supposed to do.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Don't pull me out, man.
Play of the quarter coming. The RPO, it's complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
I don't take all of these for the game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically...
Defense scoops up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Seminoles. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving us some size and still
Dinging me
making the play.
For the other folk, man.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still.
And this all.
Alright,
Here
we have
come
good
the
game.
Irish back on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. Weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about this defense taking care of business, keeping that.
Got out of there 5.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were back this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
It's okay. Just stay. I'm a freshman. Take your time. It's the road to glory. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Prepare to stay an hour after practice this morning. We think we might want to shake up the depth chart a bit. Excuse me. Coach told me your attitudes were really positive the last few weeks. They've been pleased with how you've been doing. Keep it up. Good things will happen. Okay, got me some Coach Triss. Doing a team-wide community service event at the local food bank. We're going as a team. This is not an optional event. Let's go, Coach. Let's have it. I ain't mad at that. For sure. Let's go. Let me get this. Leave this spot. Alright, footwork drill. Let's go. Let's go. Hot spots. Let's go. One more, baby.
Here we go, Zach.
Talk to me nicely. Let me get that spot. Mm-hmm.
Charcoal.
Get it. Ooh. Get off me. Boy. He had the, that was holding for sure. He had the Kung Fu grip. Alright. So I'm starting. Ain't got nothing to upgrade. Gotta give me some more punts. Need some more punts. Yeah, let's go. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll get my brain. Alright, now that I'm starting, I can switch it up. Damn, we got Alabama. Come on, man. What type of schedule we got? In Bama? No, the offense will let me down. Yeah. It's okay.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the fifth-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football.
First down. Put a little pressure. Put it in now. Middle of the field belongs to me.
To give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get started.
Come on, man. Give me the my
Knocked down
body
after picking
on
up
his
5
body.
out
Give
to
me
the
the tackle.
24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That's 100%.
Grab near the marker. It's Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. When you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
We need to put some pressure on this guy.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. To the air, it's Beck. Dances away to buy time. Gets it inside the 10. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And it's just a picture-closing thing for this defense. They just...
God, how you missed that sack, Brody.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Going right to work up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Second and 10, still in there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. What a complete disaster. What a run that far back.
Tell me how.
Oh, and how about this defense understanding where they are in the field? They got a chance to put points.
It's mine. Okay, we got this. Let's go. I see y'all. I see y'all. Offenses.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short.
Let's go. Force fumble, baby. Pick it up.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still alive. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Adams. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
Oh, boy. Pressure where it's at, huh? 1st and 10. Offense is offensive. I like it.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And it's Williams. Timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Kearney on the Jets. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's all y'all.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hale. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Let's go.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the his man. It's Edwards. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat.
Fumble. First down, we coming through. We on their head.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to pass, it's back. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
Okay.
Great
Right
pickup
back
as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Bro, think about it.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him.
My man.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. You know, David, this is really what game...
Ah, y'all let him score. Come on.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9.
Send him in.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot down. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit.
Finna let y'all come back and win it without me on the field, huh?
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Pulls it in. It's Edwards.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Working that left side now. Turning it on. At the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believe.
What? Okay, I ain't mad at that. Two on one going into week 4, baby. Big game this week. Know you're a freshman and you're a starter. Challenge you like 3 tackles. Woo! 3 total tackles and a tackle for loss. Okay. Who is this? Oh, doing some media marketing videos. And celebrate our 5-year anniversary. New promotion for local athletes. If you help us, we'll give you a few free services for you. One teammate. They should help you feel fresh the whole season. But you get the best weeks when you come in for service. Oh. Our proposal is 5-week contract, costing 2 energy up front, 3 skill points. Ooh. Oh no, I like Omar name better. Okay. One of your first big tests. History lecture coming up this week. Questions on different quizzes and tests. Are you going to study? Are you going to come in to study? Yes, I'm here. Alright, game first. Practice first. Alright, let's try it, Trent. So I need to get better at getting in there. Gotta get better at getting in there. Yeah. Read it. Read it. Yeah, well, hold on to that coin then. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, let me get better at that pass. Oh. Where my health at? Okay, so I do gotta use it a little bit. There we go. Ha ha! Okay, okay. Alright, we ranked 2. Let's go. Put us on the board. I mean, we did beat two single-digit ranked teams.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things.
All right, let's go.
Run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Louisville.
On the set. 325.
The give out of the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
Get in there.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they
tackles
understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to get into that
take me
championship.
off for the tackle if I had to
They'll
tackle?
finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Jesus Christ.
There's not a lot more.
Ain't y'all let them boys score.
Got it.
First play of the period, first down here.
Clear.
Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's cool.
Finds
That's
a little
cool.
bit of
Well,
room
my
and
job is
finally
just that.
wrestled out of bounds at the
Play my
43.
position.
So he...
Let's try it again.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Skinner. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cardinals Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming.
Hey, offense, I'm gonna need y'all to do something. Y'all ain't doing something.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McWilliams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an...
No fucking tackles. Right out the gate. Right in their throat.
The offense is headed back out on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
He'll off one deep down the left side.
All right, okay.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's fourth down.
Boy, the offense ain't doing much of nothing.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
Oh,
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Offense, I need y'all to step up, baby.
Success.
Y'all making us look bad out here.
This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go well this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Reads it, fires complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Tighten up.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Oh, come on.
On 3rd and 1, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Just a little more time.
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. The give and tick. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8.
There it is.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's go.
How about the job by this defense?
Exactly.
They knew what they were getting into. Really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout.
Just out here striving.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it. And it falls
Shout out to the real E. Watson.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop.
My offense scored. Let's go. Overtime.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Skinner. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Oh, man, I'm chilling.
Not enough
I
to
think
settle
I'm ready
this
to
one.
do
We're
this
headed
now.
to overtime.
And these teams have played so back and forth, evenly
So,
contested
you
game.
know,
How about a little free football,
been
Jesse?
consistent.
Yeah, I love
Minus,
this
I
game.
had a
Free
missed a week,
football and finding out which of
last
these
week,
two
but other than
teams
that,
is most mature.
I've been at it
Settle
for
down
like
now with the game on the
2
line and
months
make
now.
the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and
How have
two-point
you been,
conversion.
my
So
brother?
all this stuff is situational type football.
all right, this is it right here.
1st down, and they'll win it with any kind of score
They
here
get
in
a field goal, they
overtime.
win. I need a pick.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that
so
make it go.
far apart
Doesn't
from
quite
where the
make
guy
it to the
is
first
and when
down
you touch
marker.
him.
He's a yard short.
Offense facing.
Then you
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games
I
like that
lose to
every
these
time you
chumps,
go into the
man.
booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams. Difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive.
Get me out of here, man. Get me out of here.
Yeah, and the higher ranked team was ranked higher for a reason.
Yeah, I see you at practice, coach. You better tighten up everybody else, though. Mr. Watson, if you're still there, is the sound okay on your side? B plus, baby. Oh, forget about the midterms. 8. Next on week 8. Okay. Yeah, that's good for GPA. We're gonna go home from the block party later this week if you want to go. Most of the team is going actually. Do I want to party? Yeah, I'll go hang out with them. Okay, put some respect on it. Okay. Beautiful, man. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I gotta do that. This thing. I see what I say. Jesus Christ, they make it so they so blocky. I can't be this garbage. I can be. Yo, that is diabolical, man. Absolutely horrific. Alright, we got a 3.4 GPA. Risk injury low. school run. Ah, and we got Clemson. And we out of the rankings. Alright, let's get this dub on Clemson. Alright, let's get in the game. Nah, man, I just ain't had nobody to play it with. Like, playing solo is for the birds, but I'll gladly get on there. You know, I ain't lose my skills.
This is
but
what we expected. This
not the same.
crowd ready to
It's basically
make its
Fortnite.
presence known. Off the play fake on
2v1
first
and
down.
y'all-
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And
Let's go,
I'll tell
pick
you,
it up.
it's not easy to get on the
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose
What are you
ball.
playing
It'll be a
these days,
turnover.
good sir?
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball.
Tackling works. Figure that out. I'll be alright.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
I ain't get the assist
Receiver
on
going
that.
for the edge on the jet sweep.
So I thought we
And he
assist
was
on
greeted
everything
by
else.
a host of
Oh, man.
defenders and barely
Hey,
gets it
word
back
is
to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for
You
a
gotta throw
loss.
it too, huh?
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose
Threw it
deep.
right in my face.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He cannot
Zero
get there.
respect.
It'll be 4th down.
You got to
Can we
love
score
that.
again? Can we? Nope. Not a point.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Pullman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Good
He'll
pass.
keep it himself. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's the
And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver.
I need you to be in there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
Tighten up, boys.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Yeah.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They didn't quite get that route run.
How we getting the ball back so fast? Damn.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Finds a man on the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got enough space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
I'm here.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback could this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him.
I just need the offense to show up. There we go. I'll take it. Tie game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. Still running at the 40. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down to the pass and getting the sack.
Off play action. Rushes on him.
I'm underneath.
And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he dropped it.
On On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, Katie bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
My offense to pull up. There he is. That's what I like to see.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Stands in and takes the hit. Yeah.
Just in case you
They ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same.
My offense can't twerk nothing. Ugly.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Come on, bro. That's your guy. I
Got
need you
his
to
man
stay on your
downfield.
guy.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. Clemson jumps to the line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. They do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there is absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
There you go. There you go.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line.
It wasn't. Damn, man. I'm off the field and y'all let him score? God, shit. 38.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their
I want to put it back in my hands. Slums, what's good? Hey, let's get it, man. Line it up. I'm on PlayStation.
Field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down.
You probably will, though, because
off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pocket breaking down. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of
I'm new to
college.
this.
Like
I'm new to
the
this.
guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down,
Yeah,
get
for sure.
positive yards, makes the
got that.
defense have to account for
you can't focus on
every
yourself.
single play.
I don't care what you talk about.
Leaves it with the back.
Demo ball and shit.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Looks as if Clemson will have the first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Whenever you're ready,
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run?
He got it! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. He has an answer for this guy.
This is one of the best games we've called this season.
Yeah. Damn, we weren't supposed to lose that one. All right, we got us a bye week. I need to do the other one more than this. Well, I'm gonna do that one until I get it going. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what my problem is, because it surely ain't this.
Let's go!
I got this.
Fly trumpet!
I got this one. I can do that. It's the other shit I can't do. When I learn how to tackle on this game, I'm gonna be crazy. When I learn how to, boy, I tell you, when I figure that out. Let's go. 3.4 GPA. What do I do? Push my social media. Get my XP. Let's go. Ooh, boy. Now we can ride. Alright, we need a win. We can't take no more losses. And we playing the U. Chasing tackle. Chasing tackle. Chasing tackle. This is where I fit.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Every time.
Trick 9B. Trick 9.
Every time.
Military stunt. Ready. Here we go. Here we go.
Ah!
Brass. Brass. Set. Ready. Set. Go.
This is where I fit.
Fly trumpet. Trick 9B.
Okay, see, I might be getting too ahead of myself.
Form. Ready, go. Let's go. Let's go. Wait.
Okay.
Down.
And since he's a running back and I'm a linebacker, he outspeeds me for sure.
Cooler. Set. Ready. Here we go.
So hard to calculate. It's all good. Let's get to these books though. Oh, that takes an impact on. Ugh. Academic scholar. Whew. All right, this is a game right here.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now. And we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 20 State Seminoles taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Jesse Palmer and David Pollack with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started.
Right out the gate, we had the neck. Kept that thing.
Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played. But no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida, Florida State, Miami, the uniforms are so great, the lineage, the history of the players. So it does. It feels like this rivalry's been playing a lot longer than since 1950.
All right. Offense, I'm gonna need y'all to shake something. Just shake something. I'm gonna do what I can on this side. I need y'all to shake something.
Williams will pass.
Nothing.
It's complete on the right side.
Slow as my
Open
life.
space at the 25. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37.
Get up. Get the ball.
Off the play fake on first down.
Ah!
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
I'm here, baby.
Defense covering it up and knocking the offense back. It's a turnover.
Exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the
Okay,
football.
offense
You
put
hit
up
him.
3. We'll take it. What do we do? First down? We want that net. Want that net.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and 2.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Press him. Press him.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Yeah.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at that. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Press him. Oh, ooh.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period.
There you go.
Williams looking for a man. Gets it to him on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
They got a safety? What y'all doing?
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really,
It's a seam wide open. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Buys a little time.
defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I need the rest of y'all to show up
Just
a little
moving
bit.
those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in
just a
Miami
little bit.
history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where
That's
this
it.
guy
Just
no, he's a
just
big
a
part
little
of this
bit.
offense's success.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw.
Dave, take me off the field. Give him the 3.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
How do you jump out and grab it?
Williams will pass. This time on target. There he goes.
Where's there it is.
Free for a big. Down to the 43.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up
Take
any
me out
points
and
here
get
before
the
the
sack.
end of the half.
Unless
He
we
made the
supposed to
stop
lose
at
this
the
since they
33, but 10 yards on that play and a first.
Okay. They held it down. P.O.P. Offense ain't doing much, but
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be over. He's headed incomplete. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes! He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And he didn't get...
Yeah, I sat down for a whole bit. All right. 4th
Here
quarter.
comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Good sack.
Williams
Got your
looking
back
for a
with the
man.
covers, baby.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 5.
Man, that's a killer. 2nd and inches, you want to take a shot and make a big play, but now it turns a 3rd down situation that could have been really good.
I got your
to
back,
a 3rd
baby.
and long, and this offense now has to
Offense.
execute it
Offense.
out.
Come on,
And here
put
comes
7
the
on the board.
pressure, and there he goes down
ask.
again. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff,
7 on
and
the
a great
board.
job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Nope. Whole bunch of Nathan.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your
All he
hands,
needs.
get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Okay, ready?
And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
The big fella.
And that's the ball game, folk.
On the ready?
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
Let's go.
The give to the back.
Hey, change the camera angle for this one.
He's loose. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
3:25.
Came by damn man.
A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot around down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jeff, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight.
Maybe
You're
somebody
looking.
in the NFL will want me in 3 years. Alright, got 2 XP points though. Damn. No GPA. Oh, it's my studies now. Florida State lost 3 in a row. Midterm results are in. Straight A's. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whew. Little bit. Alright, what's on the agenda? Trying to get that 4.0, baby. Oh, I think we done lost 3 straight. We can't let Virginia beat us. Actually, I shouldn't have fired this one up, but we here. Because it's in the game. We at home too.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fears the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up and throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense. Beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Jeez, I didn't even
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense picks up a sack.
Love confidence, though.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the...
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. The Cavaliers will keep this drive going.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent.
And now the ball. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field.
All right, we might have us a dub on this one.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Defense.
Use the play fake now to throw.
We might get a dub on this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Good defense.
Takes it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying.
Gonna run it. It's Yoder. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, But after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And on money.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play.
Come this way.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with the big play.
Gotta be so careful too, Dave, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra deep quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break.
Points though.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Leaves him with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third down, he drops to throw. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I need to do some recruiting on the offensive side.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
That was a touchdown.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it trickled through his fingers.
Well, a lot of got right for him. He saw an incompletion.
When you know you have have a team outclassed. The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
Sweet's going. Road to Glory Day 2. Try to get some Road to Glory in tomorrow, probably morning, afternoon time. Follow me on all social media networks. I have them all. Everything is at Who Is Oak Smith. I play everything that I have. So I got Power World. I got the Switch too. I got a plethora of things. I'm here, man. I'm here, and I'm getting into the groove of things. So tomorrow, 9 to 11 for sure. But I'll probably jump on at some point throughout the day if I decide to play the game, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to. So again, hit the notification button. You'll see me here. I'm gonna keep at it. In the interim, I'll advance into the next week. Actually, since y'all here, let me do it on screen. Okay, let me not. So y'all can see what I see. Because this entire Road to Glory will be streamed as we go into Madden this year. So this guy will be going into the NFL. Hey, I know players have a curfew. A couple of my friends throwing a party the night before the game on the comparison. Really hold dorm close to the football facility. Bring teammates to it starts at midnight. Nah, y'all good. Y'all can handle that. No parties for me. Might be a shot in the dark, but we're looking for some college athletes to appear in a few local commercials for the yoga studio. 3 free lessons, 8 weekly. 2 energy up front. You'll receive 4 plus for 8 weeks upon completion, 4 skill points, and 10,000 followers. Yeah, we get that. Okay. Boom, we got Pitt. We should be able to take Pitt. Alright, in any event, I'm out. Appreciate you if you're watching the replay, watching it live. Shout out to Slum, shout out to E. Watson, and anybody else that was in here. Go.